Okay, what's up, guys? This is Mark Augustine here. And in this video, we're going to cover a topic that a lot of people covered, and it may seem like clickbait, but like, subscribe. We're basically going to talk about if dropshipping is dead. So, Sam, you want to introduce yourself really quickly?
Yeah, hi. So my name is Sammy. I've been dropshipping on eBay for the last 6 years. This is all I do. Happy
Okay.
to be here.
Okay, sweet. So one of the reasons why I'm talking about eBay is eBay dropshipping is that because a lot of people want to have made those videos, a lot of people getting into making money online. You don't want to waste time and attempt something that doesn't make any sense. But so
Well, the
that's
thing
why
is,
we
man,
created the video for these guys. But so I think your bare income rebutes like is a challenge if it doesn't work.
yeah, exactly. Like I literally run my entire team operation. All my expenses are come from eBay dropshipping purely, like almost nothing else. I might do a few things here and there, but they're just so like maybe I can make a car payment, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, and the thing is, like, for everybody who says like, is eBay dropshipping dead, right? I honestly believe they believe that. But the
You
problem with
believe
them
that
is they
ah
believe it. They believe it, But the thing is, like, how many people like 1 second, yeah? Then go I mean I'm on the phone right now. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is, like, a lot of these people they actually genuinely believe it. Like, I remember what was his name? The other guy was brown guy like me. Sarwar or something like that, yeah?
Sam. I think he was Sam as well.
Yeah, perhaps. Yeah, but
Yeah.
he was making videos on eBay dropshipping is dead and stuff like that. But most of these guys who are making these videos, right? They haven't. How many people do you know who has ever talked about upselling on eBay, of retargeting the same customer, right? Or building an email list on eBay and blasting those email lists. Right?
Right,
There's so much.
but none of
Yeah,
those guys tried. None of those guys tried to.
exactly. Has any one of those guys posted 100,000 items? Did any of them have 10 accounts? You know what I mean? Like
No.
they has anyone used AI? Like, has anyone tried anything innovative? Like the thing is, like, there's so much unexplored territory in this, online e-commerce world. The truth is, like, we know, I think you made a video, there's like 147 billion dollars of money coming into the
Right.
platform
And
every year.
182 million buyers.
Buyers, exactly, right? So we're talking about that level of buyers, and we're on a platform like that, is doing all of the marketing and bringing our products in front of them. What about it is that? Nothing. It's just, like, if you cannot, in the end of the day, all of this stuff is a game.
Right.
Like, perhaps
And getting
perhaps
part of
traditional.
and getting part of the market to like it's a game where there's a market size and you have to get part of the market to through dropshipping.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like somebody's making, and, like, people say drop shipping is dead, but you know what? Who's the one of the biggest drop shippers in the world?
For sure.
Amazon.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, come
Because
on,
they have the
are you gonna
platform.
tell are you gonna tell me drop shipping is dead, right? And then you go ahead, we see Amazon drop shipping from, like, sellers like us.
Yeah,
You know
exactly,
what I mean?
exactly.
Wayfair has built an entire business around
Yeah,
drop shipping,
Wayfair
right? That's
is a multi-billion-dollar business through dropshipping.
exactly right. There's drop shipping, and there's no such thing as it being dead. It's just, like I do understand that the guys who initially started, like, were making these videos, their techniques may have been oversaturated. There is saturation in techniques, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is the truth. You tell everybody, like, oh, this is for you. Like, you tell everybody to list a men's mountain bike. Is it gonna
Right,
work?
and
Come
then
on.
1,000 people go listen.
No, it's not gonna work, right? Like, I would even, like, the point, the whole point here is, like, you need to have innovation in business, right?
Right,
If they say in business, right, if it's not growing, then what's the other alternative to it?
right. It's
It's
done.
dying. It's dying, right? That's just a cold hard reality to it, right? You're gonna have to make sure that you know, whatever you're doing in life, right? Just in your business, your eBay business, right? It's a constant uphill battle. Yes, it is, right? I'm not gonna lie to you here.
Yeah.
Right? There is like challenges and stuff like that. But you know, like that's the truth for every business, right? This is not like a hard reality for eBay. This is a hard
Right.
reality for
For
any
every
business.
business, you have to innovate and you have to change. You have to advance the tools you're using. And that's
Exactly,
one
right?
thing. That's one thing I think not I think I know that is lacking in dropshipping because the tools, Zik
Innovation.
Analytics, what do you call this other one?
Yeah, AutoDS, you
How to
know,
do
like
yes, all those guys, they
yeah,
haven't innovated much. But
yeah,
but
yeah.
it is what it is.
I think the reason they're not innovating is because, you know, like these guys are probably already making a lot of money already.
Yeah, but
You know,
they're
they
not
don't need.
but they're not software companies. This is why they're not innovating. Everyone who runs those companies are actually marketers. They're not software developers.
That's very interesting. I
Like
didn't know
oh,
that.
18 years,
Mhm.
Zeke, they have a developer on their on as an executive on their team. But AutoDS, the CEO is a marketer, he's not a developer.
Really, Lior?
Yeah. I had him
Oh,
on a
really?
channel. Yeah. He never developed any other stuff.
Yeah, the very interesting part about what you just said is, I feel like you have to be a marketer as well if you're gonna develop an eBay dropshipping software. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah, you have to.
Like,
You have to, and that's why our partnership works because you have to understand
no,
development, you have to understand drop shipping, you have to understand the problems to solve, and then you have to go like
exactly.
share it with the customers. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like, you know, like I try to outsource, like I still do outsource small parts of like software to like freelancers and stuff, but it's incredibly difficult to kind of like explain the domain knowledge needed into handcrafting the tools, you know, because at the end of the day, like the tools I'm making, right? I'm gonna show
Right.
you one of the features that, you know, like Ecom Sniper is about to release,
Mm-hmm.
right? And these tools that I'm making, right, they're tools specifically made like for me. You know what
Right.
I mean?
And you're
I'm
a current drop shipper
yeah,
who's drop shipping every day, and
yeah,
you're
exactly.
making tools
I
for yourself.
exactly right. I'm making these tools, right? Like the way my setup works, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have like I have a team that I designate that is running the eBay stores for me, right?
Right.
And then they go and then I oversee them and then they tell me the challenges and problems that they have and I go ahead and start automating all of the problems. So it's like I have a department that goes ahead and manages and runs the business and then I have a and my job is to grow the business,
Right.
right?
Right.
So I'm here like from creating more accounts, developing the automations, and moving forward like that, right? So I don't per se like dig deep into like doing the like customer service and stuff. For just one time, I helped set up the systems because
Mm-hmm.
the thing with business, right? To if let's say you made $100,000, right? Cool, but now to recreate that $100,000, you need a system,
Right. Right.
right? Someone needs
And
to
to do
create a
it
system.
over and over and over, and to grow
Exactly.
from just $100,000 as well.
Exactly. So my job is to create those systems, like continuously evolve them, like, and then just work through them, and then so that way we're able to recreate that 100,000 over and over and over again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
So let me go ahead and share my screen, and then let's see. I'll show you. But you can give me permission to share my screen.
yeah. 1 second.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you our product content that we've been working on. It's you know we gamify the experience. You'll see what I mean in a second. It's exciting.
Mm-mm-mm. Right, yeah, I see your screen. I see your screen well. And we're
Okay,
recording.
cool.
Go ahead.
All right, so we can start, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and the first thing first, you know, like this is our product hunter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ecom Sniper's product. And we talked about this, you know, briefly last time, right? So there's some
Right.
new features. Yeah, go
And
ahead.
this is coming directly. This is directly from the extension, right? This is not in.
Exactly,
Okay, sweet.
exactly. You're gonna have to go ahead and click the extension and go ahead and click product hunter, and then you'll see it from here, right?
Right.
So the first thing in the product hunter, like one of the problems, like again, like just as I said, I'm here to solve problems, right? My employees, right, they're asking me like, oh, you know, like I have open dialogue with them. I tell them, tell me and bring me your problems, and I will come ahead and create a solution for you. And the problem they told me is, you know, like I don't know what to search on Amazon anymore. Right? I already used all of Zik stuff. Right? I've already I'm not getting any fresh ideas. So we went ahead and created a button over here, generate 100 random words. So what it does is it goes to a dictionary and goes ahead and just, you know, pulls up 100 words, random words from there, and then it's gonna go ahead and display it inside the enter keyword box. So that way, you know, like it takes the thought process behind my like employees out of it. Like, are you following so far?
Yeah, I know, I know
Yeah, because
exactly what's happening.
yeah, because you know they told me like I told them like to go ahead and like just put in random words, and then yeah they did 50 of them, and after that they're like I don't know what to search anymore, and I was thinking and I realized like that is a pretty big problem, you know, like we need, because the thing is you want to search like a lot of random like new niches on eBay, and the reason why is because you don't want to post 1,000 iPhone cases, right? What if it doesn't work? You know, you want to go
Right,
ahead and test 1,000 different niches, and when it finally starts working, you list 1,000 of those similar ones. Like, you know, like then you start expanding into that niche, right? But you have to validate it and validate it with proof of sale. Yeah, Zig, you know, Terapeak, all these stuff is nice and all to go ahead and kind of like do some research to validate a niche. However, there's so many niches that are untapped, first of all, right? And secondly, you don't know if like a real hands-on experience is very different than, you know, like there's other variables. For example, like I remember this one time, you know, like I found that this one, you know, mask, right, like full on mask, you know, with the, you know, the gas mask, right,
right,
during
right.
COVID times, that niche was selling hard, like right, people were buying. I saw therapy, I validated 100 sales. I went ahead and listed 100 items cheaper than the other guy, zero sales. He was doing something else. He was probably pulling like those customers from a different website or something,
Right.
you know?
He might be
Like,
driving his own traffic to the
yeah, there's so many different like variables. Fact, maybe there's other competitors in the market that I haven't been able to find or whatever. So you don't know. So in the end of the day, it's you have to test, right? There's no going around that, right? So once you find something that's working, you go and list like 10 other items in that, and then you keep it moving. So let's go ahead and like I'll just go ahead and we loaded our 100 words, right? It came over here. We press search title, right? And it's gonna go ahead and start going on Amazon and using our filters over here. I put specifically $30, right? Because I wanted to make sure that I'm listing cheap items, because one of the rules on eBay, sales bring sales,
right.
right? So if I list cheaper items, what's gonna happen is they're gonna get a lot more traction, sales quickly, and my high ticket items are they're gonna start selling right after the bat. So there's a strategy in place. Like we putting the price from $5 to $30 just so that we can get sales quicker. We're gonna still make profit here because we mark it up by 50% at a minimum, right? We mark it up. We're still gonna make a profit, but um, you know, like I like to go ahead and like the reason why again I'm putting 5 to 30 at this time is to bring in more sales. And once the store gets like some velocity, right, then what happens is you go ahead and like um, eBay goes ahead and sends even more traffic to your store. You get what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So
I'm just looking at the like I know what all of you talking about. I hope you guys on YouTube follow what's going on. If you have any, if you're brand new to eBay drop shipping, I'd like you to join the grind cam group and send us a message. We could talk about that. But yeah, what Ecom Sniper is doing is pretty crazy. Also, if you guys want to try Ecom Sniper, I'll put a link to the description.
yeah, like I still didn't show you some of the finish the features. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me mute my mic. Yeah.
Really good. Yeah, so we're back.
Yeah, so we're still finished letting it load. So let's just talk about, you know, the settings. Very important thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these settings were designed in a way specifically for my team, right? And everybody's obviously gonna be able to capitalize off of this. Go ahead and like deep look into it a little closer. Put this up here. So the first things first, you know, like the number of items to extract for each search term. So every time it goes ahead and searches one of these words, right? What happens is it goes ahead and pulls 2 items, right? And then we have a filter for minimum and maximum price. I think that's pretty standard. Amazon choice, bestseller. What that means is it prioritizes that, right? So that means you might see the Amazon choice and bestseller items at the bottom of the search page. It goes ahead and it pulls that all the way to the top. And that is, it shows you those first. You know, that's the next one. Sort by highest reviewed. So that means on the Amazon search page, right? We have a lot of different products, some with 5 reviews, some with 100, some with 500, right? It lets you go ahead and, you know, pull the ones with the highest reviews for each search term.
Right.
Next one, don't get duplicate item and don't get Vero items. You know, like Ecom Sniper goes ahead and has a feature where, you know, like it's gonna protect you from listing the same items or pulling the same items over and over again. We have our own Vero list, so it goes ahead and doesn't pull up Vero items from our list. Remove books because I hate books. Not reading them, but like I don't selling them. I don't get how people do it. I see a lot of people selling books and movies and like dropshippers doing it. I don't see how they're not getting veroed or copyrighted the hell out of them. I I don't know how they do it. Congratulations to them, but you know, I have this feature just for me, yeah. Minimum and maximum reviews. You know, 100 minimum reviews because you know I have had products with like 5 reviews and sometimes they sell, but you know, like let's optimize our time, right?
Right.
Maximum reviews, I put 10,000 because if you have something with like 50,000 reviews, it's probably like a Louis Vuitton bag, and that bag is like you're gonna get veroed the hell out right
Yeah, and
away.
a
Vero
lot of
means
this stuff
copyright.
above 10,000 reviews, you just don't want to drop ship.
Exactly. Like I would even go further to like 500 maximum. I put 10,000 here because I'm manually vetting the items right after they pull them. I'll show you that in a second. Maximum
We don't
similar
have to
niche
we don't
items.
have to teach the entire class right now, but go ahead.
Okay.
Maximum
Yeah. So anyway, so it's done loading. So those are the features that you know the settings we have. The next thing that we're gonna do, it pulls all of the items over here. We have 79 items, right? So you can go ahead and manually go ahead and delete it if you don't like it. And if you like it, you can export the list and copy all of it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna filter it out real quick. I'm gonna press my quick filter. And now, you know, like it pulls up the information and then you use your hands left and right, right? You look at the product. If you like it, right? If you don't like it, left. You see what is going on?
Right,
So you're
right.
able to sort through a list of like 10,000 items very quickly. Let's say you want to like, let's say you have most people have some experience what they want to sell on eBay, like what kind of niche you're targeting or what's working for you. Like for example, this, you know, fork, I don't, you know, like have this in my store yet. So I'm going to go ahead and press right. For this item, I have sold many of them. I have many already listed. So I'm going to click left, right? I already have this item, right? This, you know, I can't see it working. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sort through these items quickly. You know, because a lot of the things that you have to understand is on eBay, one of the things that makes or breaks you is the main picture. You know
Right.
what I mean? If the Amazon picture is not nice, right, it's not gonna sell. Like it could sell, but it makes your chances a lot lower. So this software goes ahead and helps you like filter out, you know, all of the BS right away. So let's go ahead, you know, like this item over here, plant, medium. I don't know what it is, so I'm just gonna put left. Waterproof, yeah. Like these sell lunch. No, I can't see it. It's too much of a design. The main focus is like people are going on eBay to get value, not really to go and look for like art and stuff like that. If they're looking to be cute, they're gonna go on Etsy. So facial reflux. Okay, let's go ahead and I think you get the point. Oh, by the way, these hunting bipods sell a lot, right? This one's at 29 bucks. I'm gonna write it. You know,
Yeah.
these sell, right? This I can't see it. Nope. Nope. No plush toys. These they could sell, but you know, they're not a good use of your time, you know? Like this doesn't sell. Like the whole point of this, right? Like is to go ahead and like you're able to filter it out with just
But a
you know,
lot
you
of
press
that
the left
filtering
and the
would
right
come, a
button.
lot of that filtering that you're doing will come with your experience, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like, but you know, like we can like you know, there's like it's really systematic in the end of the day. Like I train my employees to go ahead and
Right,
like
right, right. But I'm talking about this actual process of choosing Because you're
Yeah, fair
mentioning a
enough.
lot of things that the viewers may or may not agree with. That's the only reason I'm bringing that
That and you know what? That's the beautiful thing. You know, if the things that you don't agree with me, right? There's your unsaturated niche. You can go ahead and try it out.
up.
Maybe it'll work for you, right?
Yeah.
You
But
just
yeah,
gotta
but
do what.
what I want the viewers to know is one of the main reasons for Ecom Sniper or higher developed software is to do a lot of work in less time. And now the
Exactly,
way that
exactly.
eBay dropshipping works, when I was initially dropshipping on eBay, I'll be able to list 400 or 500 items and make $10,000 a month. Now that's just not the case.
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
have to list a lot more items to generate sales. But go ahead, Sam. Sorry.
yeah. No, like I 100% agree with you, right? The last thing we're gonna do here is just we have our links, copy it all, right? We're gonna go into our bulk lister, right, and just throw it in, and then we just press list. Opens 9 of them at the same time. Your hands are up. All 50 of them are gonna be listed. You know, no questions asked. Right? It's gonna go ahead and sort through them, create the perfect titles for each one of them, right? Right, and it's gonna all
Create the
the
hero image
problematic
as
items.
well.
Create the hero image as well. So if you go through them one by one, you can see that all of them are being, like, the titles are being generated, right? The pictures are being generated. It's a full all-in-one solution, right? I could have went ahead and just like dumped the entire list inside of it, right? The bulk lister, but I found that, like, I'm getting some garbage that I know that doesn't sell. So I made a quick filter for my employees, right? Remember, in the end of the day, like, you have to, yeah, you need to hire out help, right?
Yeah, and at the
For
end of the
customer
day,
service and all this stuff.
it's you guys who are watching this is your business, right? So other than just hire out help, it'll be helpful if you know what's going on and you dig into the software and
Exactly,
join the
exactly,
groups and so on.
exactly, right? So the product hunter, you're gonna have access to it. You're gonna go ahead and you can go ahead and scan this, and then it'll like the bulk lister, it's gonna go ahead and just list all the items automatically. Or you could have went ahead and opened them up one by one and just verified it and listed it again. Whatever the case, it works for you. And for me, I go ahead and I just bulk it. And the other features, I guess we'll just make, like, we're making a course anyways, yeah.
Yeah, so
So
guys, the purpose of this video is to talk about if eBay dropshipping is dead. But
yeah.
we got sidetracked into showing you the amazing stuff we have available.
Let's finish that conversation real quick then. We have 5 minutes of the Zoom call, right? So let's just give like a conclusion about it.
The
Like,
conclusion is not dead,
it's
right?
not that.
Right.
Exactly. Exactly.
um,
You
we
have
can
to keep innovating. That's all it
to
is.
be successful in eBay dropshipping, as Sammy said, you have to keep innovating. And I'm not asking you guys to believe myself or Sammy about if it's dead. eBay still has tens of billions of dollars of sales a year and
Exactly.
182 million buyers. So the money
Exactly.
is there to be made. You just need to get up, get your account ready, start listing. There's a process by which you incorporate and get more listings, and we'll add that into future. We'll just talk about it on
100%.
future video, but we'll add it in the course. But I think in conclusion, eBay dropshipping is not dead. What do you think, Sammy?
Yeah, man. I think you hit. I think it'll never die. I think I think anybody who says otherwise has just given up.
Right.
Like, that is what it is. Business is war, and these are the losers. No
Yeah, pretty
offense
much.
to anybody.
No,
I'm not.
no, offense should be taken. If you have given up, you are a loser.
I mean, it's better for me, right? If anything, I'll send them a gift basket for less competition. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I thank them. Like, I get, when I see these videos, I get happy. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
man, I
Someone else
hope everyone,
believes.
yeah, let them all give like FUD and FOMO. It's like investing into crypto. Like, they manipulate the market like that.
Yeah.
If I can convince everyone in this world eBay dropshipping is dead, you better believe I would do it.
Yeah, exactly. So
You know what I mean? Like, I would do it, man. I would do it. I would tell everybody, like, yeah, though, like, you know what? Like, that, it goes against my morals to do something like lying and stuff like that. But
right.
however, like, that is a very attractive route to go. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like these guys are getting paid by like some billionaires or
No.
whatever to promote this kind of content.
Yeah,
You
but
know
guys,
what I mean?
like the video, subscribe, and we'll definitely get in with us. We'll have links to all the groups. We have links to Ecom Sniper. Someone asked yesterday, Sam, if you have a YouTube channel, so I'm happy to have you again. So like the video,
Thanks
subscribe.
for having me.
Peace.
Yeah, have a good one.